Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear student of third secondary, we are going to solve the last part or lesson 4 of chapter 1 transition elements. Let's start with our first questions, multiple choice also, and it is the last part of it. Let's start. Question number 1. When iron 3 ions combine with hydroxide ion, the color changes from, do you think what? We have here a lot of questions for the same point. Okay, remind that we have talking about iron 2, not the same as iron 3. Okay, here we have the answer. We have colorless to reddish brown or yellow to reddish brown, colorless to black, or pale yellow to colorless. Okay, the right answer here will be yellow to reddish brown. It means that at the first we have the solid in the yellow part or yellow color, and it will be changed to reddish brown when it combined with hydroxide ion. Okay, we have, this is the first question. Another one, question number 2. We have here yellow salt X. Okay, we said before that the yellow salt will be iron 3. Okay, which one of the iron salts here is heated in the closed tube? A gaseous mixture Y, okay, here evolves, which turn clear lime water milky and doesn't extinguish a its planet. Okay, it means it will be put off, while a black powder Z remains in the tube. Okay, it will be appercepted. Okay, what is the correct choice here, which represent X, Y, and Z? Here we have the 3 points here. Number A, X, Y, Z. Here we have iron 3, water, Y, and Z will be iron 2 oxide. And the second one, iron oxalate, and carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and iron 2 oxide. The third choice will be iron sulfate, sulfur dioxide, and sulfur trioxide, and Z will be iron 3 oxide. The last one, iron 3 chloride, and Y chlorine, Z will be iron chloride. Here we have the right answer will be number B, as it is we have salt when heated in a tube, gases mixture will evolve, which make the choice, as we said, clear lime water milky. Okay, clear lime water milky, the only one can mix this carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide. So the right answer will be number B. Here we have number B at the first. X will be iron oxalate, and Y will be the result after making lime water milky or turbid, carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. The last one will be iron 2 oxide. Okay, I think it's easy question. Let's go to another question. Question number 3 here. The following statement about iron 2 oxide are correct, except that. Okay, here we have one of them will be wrong. One of them will be wrong. Okay, the first one, its color changes when exposed to hot air. It dissolves in acids forming iron 2 salt. It is diamagnetic substance. And the last one, it is prepared by heating the salt produced from the reaction of solution of iron 2 sulfate and ammonium oxalate in the absence of air. Do you think what? I think it will be easy to know that it is a diamagnetic substance. Okay, iron 2 oxide, it is a diamagnetic substance. Another question here, we have question number 4. All the following are among iron properties except. Okay, it means that all kinds of iron. Here we have, it is not affected by dry air in normal temperature. Okay, this is the first one. Do you think it's wrong? It reacts with diol HCl acid or hydrochloric acid, forming a salt which is rapidly oxidized in air. It reacts with iodine vapor, forming iron 3 iodide salt. Okay, on dipping in conch nitric acid, then in conch sulfuric acid, it forms iron sulfate and iron 3 sulfate salts. Okay, do you think which is the properties that not belong to our question? Here we have the last one. When dipped in conch nitric or conch sulfuric, it will give two kinds of salt depending on the each of them, but it will not give this answer. It will give one of salt of nitric and the other of sulfate. Okay, another question. Let's going to question number 5. Question number 5 says that iron replaces nickel in the solution of nickel chloride NiX, forming iron chloride Fx solution according to the equation. What is the equation? Here we have 2 iron 2Fe plus 3 NiX will give 2FeX and 3 Ni. Okay, do you think what is oxidation number of nickel in NiX and that of iron in Fex? Okay, here we have A, B, C and D choices. Here we have oxidation number in Ni of Ni in Nix will be one of them here 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, we have here 4 choices, and the other one oxidation number in iron of iron in Fex will be plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, here we have a right answer 1 for this question. We have here oxidation number of nickel here will be iron will be plus 2. Okay, it means that both of them are divalent. Okay, X and nickel. And the other one oxidation number of iron in Fx will be plus 3. It means that all of them carrying 3 or oxidation number plus 3. Okay, we are going to another question. Question number 6. Question number 6 says that a dark blue dye contains iron 2 and iron 3 and cyanide ions. Its chemical formula is Fe7Cn by 18. What is the number of iron 2 ions and that of iron 3 ions in one molecule of this dye? Okay, here we have a dark black dye. We have number of iron 2 ions and the number of iron 3 ions. We have here choice A, B, C and D. Iron 2 and iron 3 according to this dye, okay, it will be what? It will be one of them number of ions of Fe that taken, okay, will be 3 ions of iron 2 and 4 ions of what? Of iron plus 3. Okay, we are going to question number 7. Question number 7 says that pure conch nitric acid causes the passivity of iron as it covers its surface with a layer of. Okay, one of them will be the right answer here. Okay, what do we mean by making a passivity of iron? It means that it make a layer of oxidation. It means that it will take higher amount of oxygen. This means that iron 3 will be the right answer, or iron 3 oxide here, Fe3O4. Okay, I think it's easy question. You need to concentrate about it more. Okay, question number 8. Here we have question number 8. What are the oxidation numbers of the metal found in both hematite and magnetite ore? Okay, here we have hematite and magnetite. We have here choice A 2 and 3, magnetite 3 only. Number B, hematite 2 and 3 and magnetite 2 only. Hematite, number C, hematite 2 and magnetite 2 and 3. Number D, hematite 3, magnetite 2 and 3. What do you think about the oxidation number of hematite and magnetite? I think it's a very important question. You have to concentrate on it. We have here the last one will be the right answer. Hematite, it means that the main component of iron, or the main present in nature with the large amount that we use, we will take it. Hematite 3, okay, or iron 3, and the magnetite contain both oxidation state or oxidation number of iron, iron 2 and iron 3. Okay, please concentrate on these important questions. We are going to solve a lot of exercises again. Okay, let's go to question number 9. Okay, question number 9 says that when 1 mole of iron reacts with 1 mole of red iron oxide, it in convenient conditions of 3 mole of what are formed? Okay, do you think what here we want to get? 3 mole of what will be formed? Here we have a convenient conditions. red red iron oxide, it will form iron 2 oxide only. Okay, it will form iron 2 oxide. Another question, question number 10. We have here the product of reaction of iron with nitric acid depend on the reaction temperature and the concentration of acid as shown in the following. Here we have iron plus 4HNO3. It will give what? It will give X plus 2H2 plus NO. And iron plus 6HNO3. It will give Y plus 3H2O plus 3NO2. Another one, 2Fe plus 6HNO3. It will give Z plus 3H2. Here we have what is the concentration of acid in each reaction and what is the oxidation number of iron in iron nitrate salts, X, Y, and Z. Here we have acid concentration in reaction 1 will be diluted, and iron oxidation number in salt X will be plus 2. This is the first choice, A. Acid concentration in the reaction 2 will be diluted. Iron oxidation number in salt Y will be plus 3. Acid concentration in reaction 3 concentrated, and iron oxide number in salt Z will be plus 2. Do you think that all choices depend on the concentration and ions? Okay, do you think it's easy here to know that all the concentrations that will react or make reaction with acid will be diluted without any thinking? Okay, the first choice here we have diluted in each concentration, in each reaction. In each reaction here we have diluted concentration of acid that use. And also here we have in X, what happened? We have iron 3 oxide, or oxidation state in salt X will be what? Will be 3. And in also in salt Y, here the product as it reacts with nitric acid only, here by a small amount, as here we have 1 mole of iron reacts with 4 moles of nitric, and the second one, 1 mole of iron reacts with 6 moles of nitric. And also if we have 2 moles of iron, then reacts with 6 mole of nitric acid, it will give number Z, or salt Z. And here we have the answer will be each one, all of them X, Y, and Z, all of them have oxidation state or oxidation number will be plus 3, and in all cases the acid will be diluted. Okay, I think it's easy question and very important. Let's go to question number 11. Okay, question number 11 says that the substance produced from the reaction of iron with sulfur can be obtained from the reaction of, here we have iron 2 oxide with hydrogen sulfide gas, iron 2 oxide with sulfur, and the third one iron 3 oxide with hydrogen sulfide gas, and number 4 iron 3 oxide with sulfur. Okay, here we have, if we want to concentrate or make reaction of iron with sulfur, here we have non-metal reacts with it, so it will make hydrogen sulfide gas evolves with pungent smell or very high smell, and iron 2 oxide will be formed. Okay, let's go to question number 12. Here we have, when sulfur trioxide gas reacts with iron 2 oxide, the salt X is formed, which is thermally decomposed from iron 3 oxide. What is the chemical formula of the salt X? Okay, here we have the product after composing two or after thermal decomposition. It will give iron 3 oxide. This means that we have iron FeSO4. Okay, by oxidation it will make oxidation state here will be 3, or forming after thermal decomposition forming iron 3 oxide. Okay, another question. Let's go to question. Okay, question number 13 says that on heating iron 3 oxalate in air. Okay, I think it's the second time that we have the same question. On heating iron 2 oxalate in air, what will be produced? Okay, here we have the right answer will be iron 3 oxide. It is a preparation of, or we get, due to heating, we get iron 3 oxide. Okay, we get what? We get iron 3 oxide. Question number 14. On heating iron 2 oxalate in the absence of air, then treating the produced solid substance by diluted sulfuric acid, what will be formed here? Okay, at first we have iron oxalate, the first one, treating substance with sulfuric acid. What will be formed? We have here some questions that repeated also for the second time. We have here iron 2 sulfate and water. We have here iron 2 sulfate and water. Okay, here we have iron or oxalate, iron oxalate in absence of air. Okay, if we formed it or can be added to sulfuric acid diluted, okay, it will make iron 2 sulfate and what? And water. The last question of our lesson today. Iron 3 oxide can be obtained by heating these compounds strongly in absence of air, except, okay, we said before that we have iron 2 oxalate. Okay, except what? Which of them? That we can't be get iron 3 oxide. Okay, which of one will not get iron 3 oxide here? We have here iron 2 oxalate. Iron 2 oxalate make iron 3 oxide at the end, not forming iron 3 oxide at the end of reaction. Here we have this exception one, iron 2 oxalate. Okay, this is the last question of our chapter transition element. I hope you will going to our end. Okay, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy this part of question chapter 1. Okay, we are going to solve a lot of questions of Egyptian Knowledge Bank. Okay, wait for us for this one, and I hope you enjoy this part. We are going to chapter 2 chemical analysis. Thank you for joining us.